And welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Shaka from Shaka Reacts. Today we've got another music reaction and analysis video for you. We're going to be checking out the group Voiceplay and one of their medleys. It's a Moana medley, guys. Super excited to see what they've got for us. Love this musical. Can't wait to get into it.
Moana, make way, make way. Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motonui is all you need. Consider the coconut, the what? Consider its tree.
Each part of the coconut, that's all we need.
We make our nets from fibers. The water is sweet inside. We use the leaves to build fires. We cook up the meat inside. The village believes in us. That's right. The village believes. The island gives us what we need, and no one leaves.
So here I'll stay. My home, my people beside me. And when I think of tomorrow, there we are. I'll lead the way. I'll let my people to guide me. We'll build our future together. Where you are, where you are. I've been staring at the...
Okay, before we move into the next section here, first of all, Rachel Potter. So this is obviously featuring Rachel Potter. I've never heard her before. I really like what I'm hearing from her, though. Great voice quality. Sounds just like the original voice from Moana, too, from what I can tell. Really, really like that. How how odd is it to hear Ellie, guys, singing in such a sultry, smooth manner? I'm so used to hearing him just rip out this, like, Aerosmith kind of, like, you know, big, bombastic voice, and he's just got this sultry, smooth voice in this. This is so different than I've ever heard him before. Really love it. The harmonies in that opening part were great, too. Love some of those harmonies. We're going to keep going. We're going to check some more out of it. We'll get to all of them, all 5 of them. Don't worry, guys. But just some opening thoughts I had there. All right, let's keep going.
Where you are. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea. It calls me. No one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go. Hey!
I love some of those harmonies again, man. This is one of the coolest things when you get into medleys. They tend to enrich the harmonies so much, and the harmonies that we're getting in this are really, really cool, really full. For only a 5-member group, they're incredibly full and complex. One of the things, guys, that I really was immediately struck me at the beginning of this section here, and by the way, if you're here just looking for someone that's going to kind of give you a reaction and that's it, that's not what we do here. We do full analyze, we break stuff down. The goal of this channel is that you are going to learn things from watching this, not just kind of be able to watch me go, ooh, ah. I will do that too, don't worry, but I want you guys to learn stuff here from this. The opening in particular is what drew me in here. I want to point out what Jeff is doing here. So we've had a lot of people comment on his range and how incredible his range is. I actually had to do a little bit of a double take and had to re-listen a couple of times there through the opening intro of this, because I thought he was singing some of the bottom notes and then somebody else was picking up the top notes. And that's not what's happening at all here, actually, guys. In fact, he's singing all of that. He's singing all of the arpeggio section here, which is really impressive because he's just jumping all over the board with his voice. Usually we all have these, you know, melting like, oh, moments whenever he sings low stuff. This is kind of the opposite for me. The flexibility in his voice to be able to do what he's doing here, that massive expanse and range is thoroughly impressive. The other thing that was really cool, and I'm a sucker for rhythmic complexity, guys, is the the drop that you're hearing from the quote unquote set part that we're listening to here, guys. Listen to what he's doing with his tongue there. It is incredibly complex, fast, and he is just nailing it from the beginning of it. Let's listen to this again, this section, so you can hear the beginning parts of that in particular that I'm talking about here, guys.
At the edge of the water, long as I can remember, never really knowing why.
That's all Jeff. That is not anybody else.
Staring at the edge of the water, long as I can remember, never really knowing why.
Sorry, I can't move on from this yet. What's not only more impressive than him, one, having the range to pull that off, he's nailing the pitch. So many vocalists will, especially when you have that large of a distance to travel, vocally speaking, they tend to scoop up into the note a little bit. I know you're not supposed to do it, but they do. It's just when it's that large of a jump, it's tough to do. There's no scooping at all. He is nailing every single one of those notes perfectly in tune. Just incredibly difficult to do. And I guarantee you this is a section people are just going to glance over and not think twice about it, guys. But this, if you want to see like vocal prowess here, this section is it from Jeff. Just amazing.
Staring at the edge of the water, long as I can remember.
I love the water drop. I missed that the first time.
I wish I could be the perfect daughter.
So listen for the set part that I talked about earlier.
No matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I
Right there.
make, every road leads back to the place
I can't do it. I have to do a roll.
See the line where the sky meets the sea. It calls me. No one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go.
I also love, we'll continue on here, but I also love, I pointed out as we were listening, I didn't catch it the first time, the little water drop effects. So it's really cool. It's one thing to hear that at the beginning when it's more open and exposed, but he keeps throwing that in occasionally in the drum set part that we're hearing there as well, guys, the percussion section. How cool is that of an effect? That's so neat to just throw the occasional water drop. That's not in the original recording. That's a really cool little nuance that we're getting from this. Like I said, that's one of the cool things about medleys. They throw in these little nuances that you wouldn't necessarily hear otherwise. All right, let's go ahead and keep going, folks.
Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui. Breathe it in. Breathe. I know it's a lot. The hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome? For the tide, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Hey, take it away.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the breakaway. And the tapestry here in my skin is the map of the victories I win. Where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at the many Maui.
Okay, that was super cool. So one, two little things here. One, it's cool. This is the first time I've actually heard Earl sing in a kind of a solo situation. And I have a buddy that he actually went to the same high school as me. We're good friends. We talk all the time. And he actually knows Earl personally. He's sung with him. He's gigged with him a good bit. He tells me about how great of a guy he is. He's awesome. So it's really cool to finally be able to kind of get in and focus in on one of his solo sections here and hear a little bit of him singing. So that was really cool. The other thing, I've never heard Lane, I think I'm saying his name right. I've never heard him sing before. like outside of doing the percussive stuff. I've never heard him actually take a solo lead before. He can sing. He has a great voice. I did not realize he had that good of a voice, guys. Like, that was really cool. I'm going to rewind again for this section, guys. It's just really neat, obviously, seeing Earl featured here. And then, again, I got to hear more of him. He's got this really, I don't know, kind of cool, smooth, yet pure tone to him that he's got when he's singing. It's really, really well done.
Hey! Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui. Breathe it in. Breathe. I know it's a lot. The hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except welcome for the tide, the sun.
I kind of get like Jack Black vibes a little bit from Earl when he sings. His voice sounds a little Jack Black-esque, I'm not gonna lie.
Take it away.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the bring away. And the tapestry here on my skin is the map of the victories I win. Where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at the many Maui.
Little Maui's having trouble.
This shouldn't come as any surprise at all, but I think so. Other than the tone that that Lane has in his voice, guys, the other thing that sticks out immediately is the diction quality. His diction is so crystal clear and clean; it's amazing. And again, that shouldn't really be shocking, considering his main role is, you know, doing the percussive stuff. So it makes sense. All right. Anyway, we're gonna keep going on. I just wanted to make a point of that his diction is just bananas good.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh, how do we rewind that far? Sorry, guys.
Little Maui's
There we go.
having trouble with his look. Your little semi-demi mini guy. Ouch! What a terrible performance. Get the hook. Get it? You don't swing it like you used to, man. Yet I have
This
to
is
give you
perfect for
credit
him.
for my start and your tattoos on the outside. For just like you, I've made myself a work of art. I'll never hide, I can't, I'm too shiny. Watch me dazzle like a diamond in the rough. Strut my stuff is so shiny. Send your armies, but they'll never be enough. My shell's too tough, Maui man. You can try, but you can't expect a demigod to beat a deck of pie. Look it up. You will die. Now it's time for me to take apart your aching heart. You'll never be quite as shiny. You wish you were nice and shiny.
I have crossed the horizon to find you. I know your name. They may have stolen the heart from inside you, but this does not define you. This is not who you are. You know who you are. See her light up the night in the sea.
We gotta pause real quick because I just gotta speak to the fact that they did the lighting change. I know they've done far more complex videos and things like that in the past, guys, but how impactful is that one moment? Everything else has been the same in terms of a visual standpoint, and then for that one moment to have that big of a drastic change in terms of lighting, it just hits you. I don't know, it just hits you in the feels. It's so well done, and I just immediately I don't know, my heart just melted. It was so good. And a part of that credit, obviously musically speaking, goes to Lin-Manuel Miranda as well, guys. Just such good writing.
See her light up the night in the sea. She calls me. Yes, I know that I can't go. There's a moon in the sky and the wind is behind me. And soon I'll know
love it. What a great way to end the song too, might I add. So you have that kind of spine-tingling moment with the blue lighting change and just that incredible piece there. But then you end with just the real lighthearted. I mean, it's just like the movie too. I mean, it's just such a great message, such a great story, and just amazing medley across the board in terms of arrangement. And then obviously amazing performances, guys. Absolutely loved it. Hopefully you guys liked today's video as much as I did. If you did, I would really greatly appreciate it, guys, if you would make sure you like. More importantly, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any other content that we've got coming out here on the channel. Last but not least, if you really liked what you guys saw today, make sure you continue your journey down that music rabbit hole, guys, and check out the next video.